9 out of 10 times, 10 out of 10 times, James Harden will get that call. And I think that's why he's upset. He's like, well, I've been getting the call all season. Why all of a sudden now I'm playing against the champs, it's not a call anymore?
Sure.
We got to have some consistency. Do we know what these refs get fined for, and if they get fined for?
But see, here's the thing. With these judgment calls in professional sports all the way, there's no consistency.
It's like baseball to me. One umpire strike zone is different than another's.
Yeah.
One gives you the high strike, the other one will not even come close for the high strike.
There's inconsistencies in refereeing abroad.
Sure, it is.
So for me, I don't even put too much into it anymore.
Right.
Just however the game finishes, it's finished.
That's how it's going to go.
Because you can complain all day long about calls that's been called. I mean,
you can find something wrong with everything. Like I was watching the
and
Braves.
it's gamesmanship. He's trying to get
no doubt.
that's all it is.
Question.
Shout out to Phil Jackson, started that.
Yeah, I'm watching the Braves game last night, and we're on defense. We're pitching, and it was clearly a low strike. I said, "Wow, that was a great frame job because that was low."
Yeah,
and it was my team. I'm like, nonetheless, we got away with it, but it was a very, very, like, it missed by a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the top of the ball didn't even scrape the strike zone that's given to you on the television screen.
Yeah.
It didn't even scrape it, bro. Wasn't even close.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very, very difficult to call balls and strikes. It's difficult. It's a very, very difficult thing. You got somebody 60 feet, 6 inches away from you, and the ball gets there in a matter of like a real live blink of an eye.
And
that's difficult.
And here's another thing that all basketball players and all of us who've watched basketball, every contact is not a foul.
Right.
No.
It's not. Not at all. Every bump is not a foul.
Or who would finish the game?
Nobody. All 6 fouls gone. Nobody.
I remember Kobe in the postseason was against the Suns. He had that big knot on his head, and he didn't even get the foul call. He's pointing to his head's bleeding. He's like, "That's a foul," and the ref's like, "Nah, you're good.
You're good, dog." Like it happens.
Yeah. Did you see the Game 7 report that Houston they audited it? They audited Game 7.
They're going back to 2018 right now.
And you
like
know
they said the referees cost them $20 million from NBA Finals.
Dude, the crazy thing is this: why bring last year's stuff up? That absolutely makes no sense. They won the game, whatever. Yeah. Now, as a fan of just the game period and watching that game, when I was watching that game, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you,
look suspect.
Houston got robbed on a couple of calls, man.
Okay, yeah.
For sure. If you watch that game and you're not a homer,
no question they did.
The last 3.5 minutes of that game completely was out. It was foul.
Yeah.
I thought it was super foul. Houston had that game won, and they got robbed.
I'm not going to debate that.
But don't bring it up now.
Yeah, don't
you
bring
already
it up now,
you already crowned Golden State Warriors in that series. Why are you bringing it up now, though?
That's tough. Because
and what is the money going to do? Put a banner in the?
No, that's not going to happen. You can buy one. You can purchase one. It's cool. It won't mean anything, but you can purchase it though. But at the same time, too, in that very same game, didn't they go like 5 for 30 from 3?
Yeah,
they missed 27 straight threes.
They did.
27 straight.
So at the end of the day, this is what I was taught.
Make your shots.
Coming up from playing at Doolittle all the way through middle school and high school. Never, and this is in any sport, never allow the game or the match or whatever it is that you're involved in to be in the hands of the refs or judges. Never. Execute your plan and let the chips fall. Don't ever let the game or the match be decided or be in the refs or judges' hands ever.
We've been knowing this for years.
Years. This is no new news right here.
Yeah.
If you want to win a game, and this goes out to you, Houston Rockets fans and Houston Rockets, you want to win a game in Golden State, you beat them handsomely, so you don't need the refs to call the game. They're getting whooped.
Yeah, beat them like the Clippers did.
But you're not going to get any home calls away.
No, it's not going to happen.
Like if James Harden would have took those shots in Houston, they probably would have made those calls.
Probably would have got the
But you're
calls.
not going to get those calls on the road, bros.
Won't happen.
Brosums, broshams, bros.
But I'm the MVP
But has he been crowned yet?
from last year.
Man, stop bringing up old stuff.
And I'm the front runner this year too.
Look at my sweet beard.
Y'all crazy. Leave James Harden alone, man. leave the beard alone, man.
I will say this, though. He does have his jersey retired in 2 Houston area strip clubs.
Wow. God bless him.
Yes, he's paid for
That's
a
nice.
lot of college educations. Because that's what they're doing.
Ouch.
Double majors.
Ouch. Double major.
I'm just,
That's why they're doing
they're
it.
they're a
Supplemental
call.
income.
But one thing I think they do need to tighten up on is the constant going hard in the paint at these refs during the games, man. Like there are certain players
Annoying.
that are able to just annihilate the refs and not
Draymond.
get thrown out.
But here's the thing.
You can get away with it for sure.
If you see the consistency that we're all talking about, wouldn't that make you kind of that would kind of have you in a tizzy? It would.
It would.
So I can understand
Yeah.
how they act
Yeah.
at certain times.
Yeah.
But
It's too much.
But you can't.
I think when they keep on doing it,
It's
that's-
just
Every
too
play.
much,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Every
Every
single
play.
play, man. Come on.
You can't do that.
And one.
Dude, this is my
And
thing.
one.
When you got 4 All-Stars on your team, what are you complaining about? You're getting enough calls collectively as a group.
There's nothing to complain about. Nothing at all. When you shooting more free throws than the other team, there's nothing to complain about really. If I'm getting to the stripe more than you, I got a team over here. I shot 30 free throws. Your team shot 15. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that I can complain to referees about. And I done got to the stripe 30 times. Zero. There's nothing I can say.
Oh, also on that Game 7 audit, Daryl Morey made the suggestion there should be 4 officials on the
Oh,
court.
my God.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God.
4?
It's crowded with 3 right now.
Could you imagine the calls? How long a game
Really,
would be?
dog? Really? 4?
Yes, he suggested
Come
in
on,
the
fam.
in
Come
the
on,
audit
fam.
there should be 4 NBA game officials.
So what you're saying is four corner everybody, right? 4 corner everybody, and then the only thing they got to do is run half court.
Man, that's going to slow
Half
the
court
game
to
up.
baseline.
That's
Half
going
court
to slow the
It's
game
going
up.
to slow the game up.
Yeah.
Tremendously. No one will get
I
it.
already got an issue with just like Jeff Van Gundy, I got an issue with every single play being reviewed on
It's horrible, bro. It's horrible. I understand getting it right, but sometimes, man, you just got to play on, bro.
I'm wondering how, because the fix has to be in, not for this series, but how is the sports book able to be so spot on, though?
Bro, it's been like that, bro. My pops, look, bro. my pops told me a story some years back.
Weird to me.
He said, and he
no,
play,
it's not.
and he plays
Sports
he plays a
book
lot at Jerry's.
Stradamus.
My pops play a lot at Jerry's. He's been playing there for 40 years. He said, son, and this is in any sport you can think of, doesn't matter. The books are right 93% of the time.
God doggone it.
Do you know what you have to do to be right 93%? I'm talking about within the half point.
So they created a formula that
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 93%,
Basically.
Dre.
Basically.
I don't buy it. And that's why I don't
Bruh.
gamble.
I'm pleading the
That's
fifth.
why I don't gamble.
Unbelievable.
That's
Nothing
why
out
I
of
don't
me.
gamble.
I'm pleading the 5th. Nothing out of me.
No, yeah, because if you plead anything other than the 5th, you won't have a job tomorrow. And what is this, Pepto-Bismol or Pedialyte. Okay.
Delicious. Delicious.
Hey man, I had
Wish to plead the fifth.
I had to put some of that good Pedialyte in me out here this past weekend for this tournament, bro. We
Man.
just played it, man. Shout out to the Sick Witted crew, man. Took over the world tournament, man, and brought that thing on home, man. Beat Georgia
Well,
United.
moving on from one game to the next, the Boston Celtics right now in the third quarter, 71, Milwaukee 83. 85 with 4 minutes to go in the third. It's still a game.
Bunch of threes being shot. That's all they're doing. Running down the court, shooting threes. I think I've seen 2 layups the last 6 minutes shot.
But Paul Pierce seems to think
Series over.
that the series is over. You know what, man? I got an issue with Paul Pierce, man. I know he's a Sue Whooper.
I do. Oh, no
No
question.
disrespect.
Big time.
No disrespect on your Sue Whooper or your Sue Whooping. But you are tragic as a sports analyst. Bro, he is all bad.
Bro.
I'd rather listen to Chris Webber.
Than him?
Yes.
Reggie Miller.
And that hurts.
Reggie Miller as well.
I'd
Reg?
rather listen
No,
to
I
Reggie.
like
love
Reggie. I
actually.
like Reggie.
I actually like Reggie.
Okay. I've heard complaints about him.
Rather listen to Chris Webber?
I don't know.
That's
But
tough.
you know why? Because Chris Webber is he's a what do they call a pitcher commentary type of dude.
He paints it but he tries entirely too hard, bro.
But Paul Pierce does not know what he talks
Like,
about.
he's
just a
lacks-
straight up homer.
He lacks situational awareness. Like he doesn't
Like
know.
when he said that yesterday, they was like, whoa.
But Jalen
After one
Rose
game?
and Chauncey Billups be letting him have
Yeah.
it.
killing him. Oh, they be killing him. I tune in just for that.
Man.
Oh, they be killing that boy.
And let's not go on with his "I'm better than D Wade" rant.
that
Did
just
he-
And I invented
Did
the
he
step
not-
back.
that just
I
sealed
invented
it to
the
me, bro.
Did he not look foolish?
That sealed it to me, bro. Like after
The
that,
look on his face when Jalen Rose started rolling down both resumes.
like he should never ever bring up and compare himself to anybody else anymore.
That little confused girl look.
Like he was like,
GIF. That was him.
like you could see
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
him doing one of them. Like, yeah, dog, you got me.
Oh, and Michelle Beadles was the best.
Instigating.
Oh, she-
Instigating.
Oh,
She
that's
was
not
all
enough.
over it.
Oh,
She
that's
was
not
go-
enough.
Oh,
You
she's
don't-
low
you don't
key
have enough.
Great.
Oh.
She's so low key great
No,
on
she was
that.
all over it.
She was.
Oh my God, bro.
No one talks about her, but she's low key great in that role.
Yeah, she's pretty dope, man. I like Beetle.
She was, oh, that's not enough.
I mean, he
It's not
ran
enough.
it down. Like Paul Pierce, like you should, if it's not involving the game in front of you, don't talk about anything from 1998 to the time that you retired from the league. Talk about everything now, bro. Like, talk about the players now. Don't compare yourself to anyone else anymore because it's not in your favor.
So who wins this series of his beloved Boston Celtics and the Bucks? I got Boston in 6.
I got Boston in 6.
Milwaukee in 7.
Ooh.
Milwaukee in 7.
Ooh.
I got it going the distance, bro.
Yeah.
I got it going the distance.
Yeah.
I got it going the distance.
The books wanted to go.
God doggone it.
Yeah. I mean, if any Eastern Conference series is gonna go, it'll be this one. Now,
If Greek Freak keeps hitting threes like he's doing tonight,
Right.
5 Milwaukee.
right now if we looking
God
now if
bless
we
it.
looking at the other side, Toronto is being Toronto. Like I told y'all, Toronto's gonna be Toronto, bro.
I think
Like-
Toronto wins that series.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen their lack of bench production, though, from the
bad.
Raptors?
It's
10 points in game 1, 5 in game 2.
It's bad. So they're relying. They're asking
Kawhi.
Kyle Lowry to
X
go
factor.
above and beyond Kyle Lowryism right now. Would you be willing to take that bet if you're a coach?
This is the same
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry that tried to nutmeg the last possession.
Over
Go between the
over Philly's
Ben
point
Simmons?
guard that he's matched up again. Yeah, I'll take that matchup.
You're taking Lowry over Simmons?
I'm taking Toronto over Philly.
Lack of bench and all. So you're taking Kawhi. You're taking Kawhi and Pascal over Embiid, Simmons, Butler, Tobias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
Look
see.
at that first game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
First game was just pure domination.
It was.
Next game, Phillies pure domination. I think it's gonna go back and forth, but I got Toronto in that series. I don't know if I
7 games. I mean,
the way that it's flip
the way that
flopping.
it's going right.
I would have to say 7.
7
Toronto
games.
and 7.
Well, they're saying if Brett Brown doesn't get out of the second round, he's out of a job.
I
I
and
disagree
I don't
with that
think
completely.
I don't think that he should lose his job. But we all know how I go.
Of course.
Yeah.
I like Brown over there. That's
like
a good
him. I
look.
like Brett Brown.
Yes.
I do.
I mean, how do you expect him to, with all the roster turnover, Jimmy in November, Tobias
If they
in
let him go, would
February?
he be a good Lakers coach?
I mean, I'm at the point now, bro, where so many names have been thrown
Yeah.
in the hat. It's like pick a coach already.
Pick a
That's
coach,
it.
man.
You know what I'm
There's-
saying? Like,
Pick one.
What you waiting for? Who
like,
you waiting for?
Who you waiting on, bro?
You thought you was waiting on Pop?
Who you
Boy,
waiting
stop.
on?
He just signed a 3-year extension.
Who
Oh, he
are
hates
you
us.
waiting on?
He hates us.
Oh, he don't
They
like
might
the
have been
Lakers.
waiting
He
on
coach.
Pat Riley as a GM.
Like,
No.
what's going on?
Pat Riley better not leave Miami. I
He
promise
never
he
will.
better not.
No.
You got it good out there.
Not leaving South Beach.
Who would?
Not living Biscayne Boulevard.
No, but there's 4 NBA openings, and I've not heard not one get filled since Sacramento hired Luke Walton
Right
10
on,
minutes
just-
after he got fired.
10 minutes.
He was not even out of the building before Vlade was leaking to
literally
Andre
10 minutes.
Wojnarowski that he's our number 1 hire.
It was literally 10 minutes, bro. Like,
What's going on with that situation? I
they
mean, it's
agreed.
kind of
Luke?
Lakers and Luke agree to part ways. Oh,
Vlade for the
Leaking
steal.
to
Sacramento
Wojo.
Kings sign Luke Walton.
Yeah, what about the Luke situation though? How you feel about that?
I
She
mean,
waited how many years
hey,
since 2014?
hey, man.
Man, come on,
Hey.
Logan.
We
please.
all know that. What? This to me is like NBA refereeing. Why are we surprised?
Why are we surprised?
Why are we surprised, man?
And why
Why
would everybody jump on her
Why?
side?
It's no-
Well, you better leave that Me Too movement alone.
Why are we surprised?
Ooh, me too.
It's not a reason to be surprised, man.
And she said she was afraid to come forward.
Yeah.
But
Sure
you wasn't
she was.
afraid to
Like
come to that
everybody.
young room, no?
Come on, dude.
Just he wanted that autograph book. He wanted to talk about the book.
You want to talk about a book and get an autograph, but you're not afraid to come to my young room, no?
We could have did that in the lobby.
Easily.
Easily. Restaurant,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. And one of those little computer desks that
Yes.
they have set up
Yes.
in the lobby.
So you want to come talk
Hotel
about
bar?
the book.
Hotel bar.
You want to come talk about the book and get an autograph at 10:45 at night.
Nice.
Could have did that over a nice steak dinner
Easily. Easily.
in a nice establishment.
Yeah. Well
He
lit.
was trying to give her a
Yeah.
steak dinner.
So she said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Until she found out
Mashing those
it was
potatoes.
roast
Rack
beef.
a lamb. Rack a lamb.
She found out it was roast beef and changed her mind.
Beef jerky.
Rack a lamb.
Come on, man.
I like
Yeah, it's tough.
now that it's because I read the Reddit message boards and now there's all these anonymous people saying, "Oh, this is typical Luke behavior. You know, he's been seen around L.A. with multiple women. Blah blah
So
blah.
what?
Blah,
He's
blah,
single.
blah.
Did you just
No, he's
report
married.
from a chat room?
Reddit's legit.
Stop
Reddit is
it.
super legit.
Anybody could chat in there.
Anyway,
Right?
I'm
You
just
were in
saying.
there.
Kill him,
Stop
Quan.
it. Stop it.
Yeah,
I was
I don't
reading on-
post.
I
I
was
don't
reading on
post. I
Yahoo
read it.
Messenger.
I do.
That
Reddit's great.
But,
Reddit
but,
is great.
I was
but
on AIM.
why does being seen with multiple women
When
make
he's
you
married,
a
he's married.
rapist?
So what?
So
I know.
No,
maybe
I mean,
they're
they-
swingers.
So you snitching too?
know how many of them dudes?
Just like a Laker fan. God damn
You
it.
know how many of them dudes?
Open marriage is open.
Let's
agree.
Let's just take the NBA. let's look at the NBA here.
I know I'm married. Don't keep saying it in public.
Don't
Damn
do
it.
Don't do that. Shh. We're looking at the NBA, right?
Yes.
Let's take the NBA in totality.
Young
Most are either married or have significant others.
Dude, it makes no
and
sense.
they all do a little something.
Come
something
on,
the
man.
side.
All
Stop
of
it.
them.
And it's not.
even a great LeBron James.
No question.
Oh, 100% accurate. 100% accurate.
Like,
But
what,
he gets them signed those NDAs though.
why are we disputing that? Why is this a thing? There's no reason for this to be a thing.
And they wives, no.
Come
That's
on.
The bottom line is, if they wives know, they just don't need a person like serial killer to tell everybody else what's going on. They may know what's going on, but you know, that's us going out to
Stop
eat.
telling,
That's us
man.
going out to eat,
Yeah.
and the waitress is flirting with us, and here go Chris. But these guys are married though,
I'm not married though.
and that's the hater in you.
Chris.
Yes. For the win.
No,
That's not for the
that's
win.
Not a winner.
That's for the
It's
L.
not a
You're gonna
game
get
winner,
jumped.
sir. It's not a game winner, sir.
No.
Yeah,
In and
you,
out.
you just did your best Carlton Banks impression
Yes,
right
he
there,
did.
bro. Yeah, you took the ball from Will on that one, bro. You're killing me, Smalls. Smalls, stop.
I will say that Will Smith Bel Air jersey is getting played out now. I've seen it so many times.
No, man.
Don't change
That'll
the
never
subject.
go old.
You don't
It'll never go
Right.
old.
you don't talk about nobody's
Don't do it.
relationship.
Thank
Do
you.
it.
No.
Don't do it.
You just did.
Don't
That's
do
on
it.
Reddit.
No.
That's on the internet. Anyone can
No.
read it. Laker
No.
message board. Go to
Let
Reddit.
them read
No.
it. They don't need
Yeah.
you to narrate.
No.
Go on the message board. It's there.
Don't.
We don't need a narrator.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Great message board.
Do I need a narrator of what's going on in my life, even though it's on the internet?
No.
Do I need you
Absolutely
to narrate
Negative.
what's going on?
Negative.
Caller. What's your name? What's your question? You on with Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio with Dre Goose and Bill Logan, man. What it is?
This is your friend from South Carolina. How are you?
South Carolina
So it's
in the
South-
building.
South Kakalaki.
Yeah.
South Kakalaki.
How are you?
We're doing good. We're
Good.
doing good.
Good. How you doing?
I just called to say hi.
All right now. Hi. Hello there. Hey now. Bill, you still everything all right?
Glad you
Have a
tuning
great
in.
show. Yeah,
Thank you.
Everything's good. I always tune in. You're welcome.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Man,
Yes.
that's all right there.
Are we speaking the truth though? Are we speaking the truth today?
Please let us know.
We are always. I would never.
You there? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
Our friend from South Carolina. Who I have absolutely no idea. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
okay.
I would never lie to you. This Stephanie. I'm always tuning in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. No doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. Appreciate you. Big time.
You're
That's what's
welcome.
up.
Have a great show.
All
Thank
right
you.
now.
That's
Thank
what's up, man.
Yeah,
we got
man.
South Carolina in the building.
South Kakalaki.
Kakalaki in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate that.
That's what's up.
Great
man.
grandfather was born on the Indian reservation.
Yeah. So why don't you go on the internet and let us know what's going on in South Carolina, since you want to give everybody some business out. Okay. Good Lord. But he's married though. So what? He do what he want to do. Luke Walton can do whatever
Yes,
he
he
wants to do.
can.
If him and his wife have an
agreement. Yeah.
agreement
Yeah.
that he can do his thing and she can do her thing, and they meet
Yeah.
back up at the crib,
Yeah.
let him do his thing.
Hey, man, I was watching,
Not saying that I know that that's what's going on, but
I was watching a Netflix special, man. Not Sister Wives, but it was the polygamy special. It's like a 6-part series, bro.
Really?
Like this is
What is
a
it
real
called?
life thing. Like
it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, polygamous,
I'ma find
polygamy life, something like that.
All right, I'ma find
But
it.
it's a real thing though. Like
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like they have
It is.
like it's 2 chicks and a dude, and if the dude spending more time with this chick catch feelings like it's structure. Like this is the craziest thing I ever seen, but it's real life though. And they have agreed upon this, and they do not need it narrated.
I just report the news.
No, you
Report the
don't.
news.
Chris, you are not understanding what we're saying, sir.
I report the
He
news.
still
Let the
doesn't
news
understand.
report the news, man.
Some news doesn't get reported. Some news doesn't get reported.
Like that one you sent me.
We still love you, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
I love me too.
Don't report the
Big ups to Stephanie and North Kakalaki,
Yeah.
man, for giving us a call,
Appreciate
man. We
that,
appreciate
man.
you chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Dame Dollar lost his first game against the Denver Nuggets. I got the Nuggets winning in that series.
They tough, bro.
I think I got it like 6-6 or maybe 7. It may go the distance. We'll see.
Look, from that game, judging
Well, we
off
got
of
a
that game last
songstress
night.
in the building.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
okay,
and she
okay,
can
okay.
blow too.
Word.
Oh no, she can blow.
Word. I mean,
Can we get just a little freestyle?
Oh, really? I can spit. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm with that.
Go
I'm with
ahead.
that.
Okay. I just hi, my name is Brittany Soul.
There you go.
I'm preparing for another show,
Well,
but
Brittany Soul in the building, man.
I'm
That's what's up.
excited to be here with you all. I'm
That's what's
such a
up.
fan.
Thank you.
And shout out to Quan. Okay, so let's see if I can do something real quick.
Run it.
Sometimes this life is so confusing. It's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used. That ain't right.
Hey.
Sometimes I wanna run and hide, but I don't have the time to fight. It's alright. Hey, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin something.
Yeah.
Okay. It is okay for you to say that I bless you. Maybe you're comfortable in my presence, or there's just that little thing that you like that I do. It is okay because, see, you bless me too. And it doesn't take from being me or make you any less of you. It's just true. And you bless me because you were big enough to accept that I do. Comfortable enough with you to allow me to know, too, that another dirt vessel used by God did something for you. That's all. All right. I appreciate y'all.
Brittany
Thank you.
Soul in the building, man.
Yeah.
Soul.
That's what happens here at Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. We get people coming in sometime, and we got to get them on the air and let them express themselves and let them show that they got talent, man. There's a lot of talent here, man.
Oh, you know what the difference between her and everybody on the page is? She's
been here quick.
Came in.
and got on the mic. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Came in.
We've been offering this for the last 8.5 years, brother.
Look, and she starts singing.
Like
Chris,
immediately.
Chris Nipples got red through his shirt.
It did.
Look at him.
It did, Chris.
Whoa. Hey.
He was
It's
like,
cold.
oh,
It's cold. It's cold.
He was like, oh, snaps.
It's cold. It's windy.
There's a
It's
nice
cold.
massacre going on. Right now, I'll give you guys a score.
I thought that
Boston,
was Chris real quick.
Whoa.
Pat
Boston
Connaughton.
75, Milwaukee 103 with 10 minutes to go in the
Whoa,
fourth.
that
There's
turned ugly
too many
quick.
blowouts in the playoffs.
This turned ugly
There's
quick.
too many.
Oh, okay. So make the call to the refs and let them know that it's too many blow-offs so they can make it a lot closer.
Please.
Yeah, but we're talking about Portland Trailblazers
Yes.
and the Denver Nuggets. I think Denver just has the better team.
I think overall, from top to bottom, that is very, very true. Nurkic being out for Portland hurts, literally. Like
Especially
it really
against
hurts
this,
them, bro.
going
Against
the
Jokic
Joker.
like that, you had to have Nurkic to neutralize that. I don't think the series is over.
Oh, no.
I do not, because if you look at that game last night, the Nuggets played tremendous, bro. Like they played very, very well. And when you at home like that, you're gonna feed off of your crowd. I think tomorrow will be the telltale sign. Will they be able to shoot the basketball like that again? That's my question.
Right.
Will they be able to shoot like that again? And if you look at the end score, they end up losing by what, 6?
Mm-hmm.
So the Denver Nuggets played lights out basketball, essentially, and only won by 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Portland needs Aminu or Harkless to do more than what they did.
They
I think they'll
2
step up.
points each.
if they
God
can,
bless
see
it.
what I'm saying? If they can get Aminu off,
At least
And
10.
they win that game yesterday.
And not have him run into Dame Dollar and throw crazy travels.
Now Dame ain't off the hook because he had a few
Turnovers.
costly turnovers, bro.
Try to split the double team
Yeah,
and-
you can't do that, bro.
He didn't trust his teammates.
Can't do that. Can't do it.
CJ needs to show up more because
Yeah.
I was on the Portland Trailblazer Reddit and they were saying that CJ disappeared for a majority of the game. He wasn't there.
Yeah. And they only lost by 6 points.
That's it.
Ennis played well too with the separated shoulder.
Yeah.
And his counter.
Yeah. And his counter.
That's going to hurt them, too.
Yeah.
Because they really need him. He's playing big for
He is.
Portland, Ernest Canner. So,
Yeah.
That
We'll
could
see.
kind
It's gonna be
of
interesting.
if he was healthy, that could kind of counteract
mm,
the Joker thing.
yeah.
But
Sure.
you know,
Yeah. It's
But
gonna be interesting though.
I just didn't like their their draft. They had better draft picks that had better depth. But I mean, like their first round draft pick this past year, Anthony Simmons. I mean, you drafted a guy just to be a backup to Dame.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where they should have went front court, and it's showing their lack of depth is showing in this series. Because Denver is 10 deep. They can roll out.
Yeah, they're about 8.
Yeah,
At least 8.
Quality
8.
players too. Quality.
They got a quality
NBA.
8 coming at you for sure.
And Portland has quality 6. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get Dame Dollar playing like he played in that OKC
That's
series,
asking a lot, though. That's asking a lot.
I don't think so this year.
No, I don't think that's asking a lot.
I don't think so. Not from.
Not what
Dame?
not what
Going
he can
for
do, not
going
his
for
skill set.
45,
Oh
50?
no. I'm just saying, and I think this is what Andre is saying. I don't know for sure. Help me out. If you can get just and not scoring wise, we're talking about the energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not necessarily the scoring, the energy, the playmaking. If you can get that, the Portland Trailblazers are very much in this series.
And he's
no
not.
question.
He's not. He's on another level this year.
I agree.
Like I
Yes.
can see it in his walk, his talk, his confidence.
Yeah.
Dame Dollar is on a whole nother planet, and so he's not going to be putting up numbers like he did last year. And I'm not saying every game he's going to give you 50, just like Goose said, but his energy and just putting his team on his back, man, and coming up with costly points when it's time.
Because nobody can guard him out
Yeah.
there.
No.
Like anybody that they stick in front of him, they can't. Nobody can guard him one-on-one. So every time you come off a screen, you're creating matchup issues every single time.
Why is
we'll see.
Giannis in the game? Up 26 in the fourth?
I mean, it's playoff basketball.
Okay.
I mean, but I mean, like I said, you're going to create a matchup issue.
Yep.
Every time he comes off of a screen. You saw it last night. I mean, the pocket pass after pocket pass that he was throwing to Enes Kanter, connecting in, and Enes Kanter was dead locked on it.
Yep.
So it was a couple that got missed that probably could have changed the game. I don't know. I won't say yay or nay, but give the Denver Nuggets credit because they hit timely buckets every time. The Portland Trailblazers would answer, here comes the Denver Nuggets.
Yep.
Right back. They answered every time.
And this may be one of them series where the home team wins,
Every game.
whether it wins every game, but that first team that takes
On the
a
ro-
home game on the road,
Yeah.
that's it.
Do you put any precedence in the fact that Portland had 6 days off before the game? Were they a little rusty?
No.
And then Denver's coming off.
No,
a
they
game?
needed that rest.
They needed that.
Yeah. Okay.
They needed it. They'll be fine. I think Portland will be fine, but I just think at the end of the day, if it's 7, that Denver just has a little bit too much.
Too deep. They're too deep.
Because they're deeper.
Yeah.
Because
that's
they're deeper.
it.
Mason Plumlee, a great backup
Man,
center.
how big is Mason Plumlee right now, bro?
Always been though.
How big is he? I'm talking about right now
Yeah.
in this series. How big is he, bro?
Where did he play before this?
Portland.
He was in Portland.
So he got
Portland,
a
sure
little
was.
chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, little baby one.
A little baby chippy.
chip. Little baby
Yeah.
chip.
It's a Duke guy too.
Yeah, little dookie.
Wow.
Young dookie.
Them Plumlee kids, man.
Man.
They got a couple of them in the league,
Yeah,
man.
there's a few that passed through there. I want to say it was his older brother.
Miles Mason.
Miles. Yeah,
Miles
Both
Mason.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I
The
mean,
Plumlees.
this is going to be
So
an
do we
even
have
more
Denver winning
interesting
tomorrow then?
series than it's going to be even more interesting to me than the Golden State Rockets series, bro. Because simply because of the younger, fresher legs involved in this series. Like Paul Millsap is the oldest person on. He's the oldest player on their team.
Yeah.
At 30, like what he's like 33.
I think
That's
his
the oldest one on the team.
That's old? Yeah.
No, it's not old. But
No.
he's just the oldest one on the team.
and the fact
Wish I
that he
could
was
get
hurt
33
last
back.
year.
Boy,
Yeah.
like come
Well,
on,
if I had
bro.
33 back.
Boy.
The fact that he was hurt last year,
Don't
he has
say
a little
nothing,
bit of
Quan.
something to prove this year
Sure.
in the playoffs. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. Whoever wins that Golden State Warrior series is going to, and I'm willing to say a
They gonna
sweep,
think they're gonna walk right through it, huh?
walk right through it.
I think it'll be a better matchup if
With
the
Portland.
Rockets won their series,
Then it'll be a
with
series.
any of those other two teams. Like if the Warriors went like it'll look good for a little bit, and then like I'm better than you will take over.
And the crazy thing is if you're not a sports fan, you don't know that it's really all about matchups, not who made it to the next round, right? Now, let's just take this, and I'm going to throw this out there because I really felt like this, that if Houston would have won that series with Golden State last year, Cleveland Cavaliers would have beat them.
No shot. No, I disagree.
You don't think so?
I think Houston would have beaten Cleveland. Oh,
No.
wait, no, Chris Paul got hurt. Never mind.
No.
Chris Paul was hurt.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think
Cleveland,
Chris Paul-
Cleveland would have beat Houston, but matchup-wise, Golden State beating Houston, there was no chance for Cleveland at all. It's really all about matchups.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Was this with the healthy Chris Paul or not healthy Chris Paul?
Chris Paul was not healthy, bros.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Well, he would have been
He
back,
just.
right?
I think
No.
you're just saying hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Right?
I'm thinking hypothetically.
Had he
Not-
remained
yeah.
healthy.
And
Houston beats-
hypothetically, he's still not out of the woods. He may
ain't.
get hurt today.
he may hurt himself kicking his legs
Yeah,
out for
he-
jump shots,
yeah.
trying to get calls.
Now, that was
That was
terrible.
atrocious,
That
bro.
was.
That was terrible,
Don't do
bros.
that. Don't do that, and then get up like
No.
you
He
big mad.
He
Don't
might be
do
on a
that.
fast break, and all of a sudden, ping, pop that hamstring again.
No.
Those technical fouls that him and D'Antoni got caught up with them in the game one.
Yeah,
That was 2 free
And, like,
points,
he had
3 points.
He had zero argument.
Yeah. He
On
got
that-
Chris
on
Paul
that
got
foul
fined $35,000
$35K
for
Bumping.
touching a ref.
Which
Should
is an automatic suspension.
Yes.
Is this?
So why wasn't it?
Playoffs.
That's an automatic suspension anytime, anywhere.
Playoffs.
You touch a ref, anything. No questions asked.
Even if it's an accident.
Yeah,
you brush them.
yeah.
Playoffs.
But as a fan,
and playoff
I don't want
ratings.
him to be
Definitely not.
suspended.
And I don't want Houston fans to have any.
No. I don't want that out
Yeah.
either. Don't want that out. We said this last year.
Yeah.
When this we knew this time was coming. We knew it. I said I want everybody to be healthy. I don't want no suspensions.
excuses.
I don't want no excuses from either side.
Yep.
I want to see this at full throttle. Bro.
Chris Paul knew better.
No question.
I'm like,
too much of a vet not to.
you've been in the league this long,
Yeah.
and you let a call get you that upset to where you touch a ref in a playoff game and then get ejected. He didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Not the first time he's touched the ref either.
Right. And for you to get upset like that, I'm
Okay,
gonna go-
okay, it could
go
have been a foul too. It could have called a foul on KD, but at the end of the day, like you said, running into the ref all up in his face.
But
Come
that
on,
I'm
man.
saying that
it's the
particular
stuff
one
after
though,
the call.
that particular one, nah, dog, nah, bro, not that one, not that one. They missed 3 or 4 during the course of the game. True, we can all touch and agree on that. But that one, nah, CP, nope, can't give you that one, dog. I'm not finna give you the full leg kick out, and you grazing the who was it that was contesting?
Durant.
No,
That's the one he got mad at.
Oh, okay. Because
Durant, when Durant closed out, his hand, his follow through, it hit Durant's hand.
see,
You know, so it could have been a foul, but like I said,
look, we all the time
Tragic.
that
All
happens
contact
on,
is not- is
on-
not gonna
on
get
jump
called.
shots, right?
It's not.
That's not gonna get called every time, especially if it's not heard. If it's not it's not gonna get called. It's not. That happens on 80% of the jump shots that
Yeah.
get contested.
yeah,
Even when we play in regular rec leagues.
yeah.
You don't think when we contest, we don't hit the man hand after he release it? That happened 80% of the time.
I know I'm poking you in your stomach
I
every
do
time.
that all the time. I do it all the time. Beep, beep. Look, I do the run by. Eh.
Yep.
I do it all the time. So come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Every call is not going to get called. Everything that you feel is contact won't get called. Just like you said, Bill.
Yeah.
Just because I contact you doesn't mean I fouled you.
Now, Golden State Warrior fans, don't get it twisted. Houston and your guy, James Harden's been getting a lot of calls. But so have you guys. You guys get a lot of home cooking too. So stop with the going back and forth. Play basketball, man.
That's
Both
it.
teams. Both teams.
Simple.
Let the ball bounce, man.
True story.
Sports
man.
Talk Radio, man.
Straight up.
Your
man.
guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas, man.
Bill Logan in the building,
Yes,
man.
indeed,
Mr.
man.
Serial Killer stopping by, man.
Shout out to the OG Chuck Lewis, man, checking in, man. That's our guy
Yeah.
right there. You did.
Chuck Lou.
Say he want to come on the show, man. Well, come on through, Chuck Lou.
Come on.
You did?
Come on.
It's nothing. It's nothing, cuh.
Well,
Come on through.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. If we could have somebody as pasty as Chuck Norris here, you could definitely
No question.
come on the show. You do kind of look like Chuck Norris a little bit.
Anybody ever told
You
you
ever
that?
tell you
What?
that?
I got Seth Green.
What?
Seth Green back in the day.
Nah, dog.
Seth Green.
I
Yeah,
go-
the red
I-
hair,
I-
the
I go-
skinniness, the red hair. Yeah,
I go.
Seth Green.
I go Chucky, the real Chucky.
The doll, the Chucky
Yes,
doll,
yes.
or Chuck Norris.
Eddie Caputo.
Eddie Caputo.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, dog.
Funny, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So NFL draft.
It's because you weren't here.
Yeah, you
when
were
we,
not.
when we spoke about it. Let's just dive into the elephant in the room, man.
Bosa, San Francisco.
No, that's not
Let
the
'em
elephant in the
talk,
room.
Chris.
That's not the elephant in the room because we knew that was going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How about Daniel Jones at number 6 to the New York Giants?
Now, we had this discussion right before you guys came in, and I said this, that there is no way that the Giants were going to secure their future with a black quarterback. That's just me. It may not be a race thing, but what I've heard around sports is Haskins he wasn't quite ready, and just a lot of excuses being thrown out. But I thought the object was to pick the best player available at the position that you want.
Sure.
So if you want quarterback, you take the best quarterback available.
Sure.
Which was Daniel Jones.
According to
Dave
them.
Gettleman.
according to Dave Gettleman and the Moore family,
Yeah.
he was
Senior
the best
Bowl
player.
practice.
He was the best player.
In 3 years, he had 50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Haskins did it last year.
Haskins did it last year. One season.
I'm just saying.
Ugh. It's a little tough.
Come on, we know what it is.
51 touchdown passes,
No one
9
knew
picks.
who he was, though.
No, not a soul. He never won more than 6 games
That's the
in his
rogue
career.
Duke player.
He never
They
he
meant to
never
get
won
Zion.
more than 6 games in a season in his Duke career.
No.
Not 1 year. He started 3 seasons. Never won more than 6 games.
But when has Duke been good in college football, though?
They had like one solid year
Yeah,
in like the
one,
last
20,
6.
40.
So,
yeah,
so,
one.
so then that would behoove you
Behoove.
to say, well, if he's not coming from a winning program, what makes me think he's a winner?
You know what I've been also hearing? Well, look at Tom Brady. Look at where he was drafted.
He also split time with Drew Henson.
Like he was like a
Remember
backup.
Drew Henson? He was the Uber prospect that was
Yeah, no
supposed to
doubt.
be
No doubt.
the
Tom Brady
future of
was a
everything
backup.
Yes.
to Drew
Like, what are we saying here? Tom Brady was a backup.
in Michigan.
Well,
they
you know,
split.
the media can kill some of these guys'
Career.
draft.
Yes,
Yeah.
they can't. The stock.
Because,
no doubt.
because leading up to the draft,
Mm-hmm.
the talk with him about Haskins was, well, he hadn't played more than 1 season.
Oh my God.
The bottom line
So
was
it's not he doesn't have. Does he have the requisite experience to lead a franchise?
off one team, off 1 year.
But Jones
Just
does.
like, well,
Look.
yeah, because he's a 3-year starter.
Because he's a 3-year starter. That's why.
Now that was going up into the draft. Now we didn't know Daniel Jones was going to get drafted in front of him, but
Nobody knew that.
yeah, that's the talk
I don't
after
think
the
but
draft.
the
Daniel
Giants.
knew.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gettleman knew.
I don't. The Giants were
Kuiper
the only
knew.
one that knew that.
Kuiper was mocking Daniel Jones to the Giants, but at 17,
Yeah, not at 6.
Not at 6.
6 though.
So and this was brought up on the page too. Would we have been would the tone have shifted had he got drafted at 17 rather than at 6? Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Probably so, because at 6
You can.
you go and get your guy.
Who was that? The DN that, in my opinion, kind of failed. I thought that Raiders were going to pick him, but they
Went to Jacksonville.
Oh no, you talking about You talking about Josh Allen that came out of
Yeah.
Kentucky?
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
couldn't have.
that was crazy
Hold
to
on,
me.
New York. You couldn't have chose Josh Allen,
Dude.
and then chose
Which-
Jones with the
right,
17.
right, which
You could have.
which they needed the help. Yeah, they need the help defensively. Like, I'd have been good with that. Get Josh Allen, who's probably the most versatile defensive player in all of the draft. Get him. Daniel Jones is still there at
'Cause
17.
nobody's
I
looking
promise
at
you.
him.
You were the only one, guy.
No.
You were the only one that was looking for him.
Yeah, not even the Northtown Avengers were looking at him,
Not even.
and they need a quarterback.
Bad.
Come on, man.
Dog. Like this is all that's being
Tragic.
said.
Tragic.
Like, dude, you go at Daniel Jones. Like, come on, bro.
But weren't we saying the same thing last year when Cleveland got Baker at 1? Weren't they saying you could have gotten him at 4?
Well,
Why did you
you
overdraft
could
him?
have.
Well, we
You
looking
could
at
have.
6. Now, I did have an issue with them not getting Chubb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
I
an
did.
issue
Me too.
because that would have solidified both of their bookends.
Yeah,
Boy.
Miles Garrett,
With Miles
and
Garrett
Chubb?
and Chubb, that would have
Forget
been
killer.
ignorant. That was the only thing that I did not agree with what they did. Now, with those picks being so close
More than
together,
4.
like you can't blame them all the way.
Right.
You can say, okay, you probably could have done this, but you can't blame them all the way. With this one, bro, Daniel Jones would have still
You
been
know
there
why?
at 17.
Because
bro.
they have no intention, in my opinion. The New York Football Giants have no intention of getting rid of Eli
Oh,
or
no.
making
And that's
or
tough.
or making Daniel Jones the next face of the. Because trust me, next year they'll be looking for another quarterback.
And that's tough, bro. Like you
Well-
putting yourself in these predicaments, bro. Like, that's on you.
Well, they're gonna put themselves in that predicament.
Yep.
So let's say 2 years from now, or even probably next year,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
you might see Haskins against him in a game
And we'll see.
Yeah, same division.
And we'll see.
because they're in the same division.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you might see them next year going up against each other in 2 times,
What's-
and then we'll see who,
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
right?
Right.
know.
Because from the little bit of Duke football, because I'm an ACC guy, the little bit of Duke football that I watched, he was unimpressive, bro. He was unimpressive.
Unimpressive.
He was not impressive, bro.
Wow.
When you can throw, this is for your
They
career.
said he can make all the throws.
Really, to the other team. With what I've seen, 52. This is for his career. 52 touchdowns, 30 interceptions
Man.
for your career as a 3-year starter. Are you serious right
Like
now?
Gettleman came out and said there were 2 teams that would have taken him before he got to 17. So
Cut it
that's why.
out.
What 2 teams is that?
it
I don't
out.
know. That's what Gettleman said.
Isn't
Cut it
isn't
out.
the famous David Cutcliffe
Factor.
the OC over there?
No, he's head coach of Duke.
At Duke?
Head coach.
At Duke, yeah, he HC.
He's supposed to be a quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, he's the guru.
Quarterback whisperer.
Manning's.
Supposed to.
You know that Manning connection. That's been said, and
That's what Clayton Holloway said in our
yeah,
group.
absolutely. And if you wanna throw that there, I'm with that. Let that be it. But don't tell me
2
that
teams.
Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Dwayne Haskins. Don't tell me that with a straight face, bro, because I'll laugh at you hysterically. Uncontrollably, I'll laugh at
So
you.
you're laughing at the New York
I
Giants.
am laughing
right
at the
now.
New York Giants front office right now, uncontrollably, inside. I'm laughing at them inside.
How do you think your team, the San Francisco 49ers, what grade do you give them?
I gave him a B minus, bro.
Okay.
Like a B plus, B
Quan
minus
said
ish.
Minus.
I think
minus.
we hit on the first 2 picks with Bosa and Debo. I would have liked to gotten another big play wideout, another big name out of the 5 that were there. I would have liked to got another one of those guys. Didn't happen. I'm good with Bosa and Debo. I'm good with that. We addressed issues.
So about a B. What about you?
Yeah.
Not happy at all.
So that's a D?
C.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's still passing grade.
Well, yeah.
Still
it's
get your credit.
passing,
Still
but
get your
I mean, because they address some needs,
Yeah.
but I didn't like the fact that at 59, we had our big receiver in there to take over. We had a big receiver there to take that could come right in and fill the void which Dez left
Sure.
at DK Metcalf.
Yep.
Boy,
he was
he
right there.
slip.
He slip, bro. Yeah. And we talked about it.
Yeah.
You know, as to, you know,
D
why.
line, we went D line, then
Yeah.
O line,
Right.
cornerback,
Yeah.
2 running backs,
So about a C.
Joe,
and a linebacker.
Joe
we got
and Michael
Joe
Jackson.
and Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Drafted back to back.
Yeah,
Joe and Mike Jackson.
yeah.
That happened.
In that order.
We laughed at him.
But I think
laughed at
that's the only thing that I have a problem with the draft that we had. We should have got the big receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, your starting receivers are Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup.
My thing is, okay,
Cooper, great.
that's your 50-50 guy in the red zone.
Sure. Yeah.
All over the field, really.
No
You
doubt.
just throw it up. He's going to get
He
it.
gonna get it.
You know, and if you need to work on his route running,
Yeah.
here's the shot.
Got all
Here's your
summer.
chance.
Got
yeah.
all summer long.
Yeah.
Got all summer long to do that.
What about your Miami Dolphins?
What you give
How
him?
you say it?
Hey,
I mean,
Give him an A.
that Josh Rosen trade was phenomenal.
A phenomenal?
Phenomenal. For the value we got for him,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, for what
Oh,
they
yeah.
gave up for
A
him.
Yeah,
late
Absolutely.
second,
Nothing.
and
No
plus
doubt.
we got a second
No
next
doubt.
year from the Saints to move down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
a
that's-
top 10. Oh, what did they say last year about Rosen? He was the most pro-ready quarterback in the draft, quote unquote.
That's
This would probably be the better, best quarterback you guys probably had there in the past 20 years.
Throw some respect on Jay Fiedler's name, please.
This
Thank
dude
you.
said Jay
might as well give it.
Fiedler.
Might as well give it to Pat White. man.
Yeah.
Rest his soul, Pat White. Rest
Might
his
as
soul.
well give it to Pat White, man.
So an A, huh?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean,
Okay.
we got Christian Wilkins, who was, I mean,
Yeah.
Clemson's heart and
Christian
soul
Wilkins,
of the
nice, bro.
defense.
Yeah, he is.
All look, their
Josh
entire
Rosen?
They
D
needed
line
him.
is
Yeah,
nice.
They
bro.
needed him.
The
Though.
whole D line, nice, bro. They
I
all
would-
went in the top 30.
I like how Scott Van Pelt, after the draft, said, "Hey, Dabo, you can't say we're little old Clemson anymore.
No, no.
We're the underdogs." Nah,
they just
you got
gave
you got a
him-
actually has a
Yeah.
pool in it,
Yeah,
a
they-
putting green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just gave him 92 million.
93 million bags.
Can't tell me these kids can't get paid.
Well, they
dog.
get paid.
man.
What?
I'm okay with it. I'm
Can't
okay with
tell
them
me
getting
these
paid.
kids can't get a stipend, bro. They can't put extra tomatoes on the burger.
But you know,
kidding me?
okay, how much do you pay the quarterback? How much you pay the lineman? How much do you pay?
Hey,
and
hey.
then it trickles down to the other Title IX sports. How much does the girls' volleyball team get?
How
The
much
water
do
polo-
you generate?
I know,
Thank you.
but still,
The football team generates the money. It's 100. It's what's their capacity at Death Valley? We'll just say 90,000.
yeah.
They sell the building out every
time.
week.
for spring ball,
For spring ball, the building is full.
Yeah.
yeah.
Figure it out.
Well, if I'm talking
It's
about
not anything that they're asking for that's
Unreasonable.
life changing.
yeah,
They just don't want to go bed
That's
hungry.
what people. Yeah.
Just don't want to go hungry, bro.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want to go hungry, man.
that's it.
Like
But-
the dining commons isn't always open.
No,
Right.
it's not.
Can I go get a burger?
Please.
At 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Can I go get a pizza? That's all.
So
Can I put gas in the whip?
That's it.
I mean,
Can
That's
I
it.
get some draws?
that's it.
Some
Can I get
socks.
some socks, brother? Can I get some hygiene
I get
products?
some draws.
Like, that's insane. I played junior college football, and I got a stipend check.
Just
All
listen.
I had to do was hook a water hose up to a sprout. Spray that good locker room down, which wasn't no bigger than this studio.
But he had a job. It's a small job, but he got something for it.
I got $500 a month for that.
So you mean to tell me that if there's 300 people in
These
this
are major
in this
universities.
state.
These are
that we're
major
talking about.
universities.
Yes,
Clemson,
300
Alabama, yeah.
people in the state, and I'm just giving you a low ball number. 300 people got my jersey on with my name on the back, and I can't get
I can't get nothing.
$300 this week.
I can't get nothing.
You think Trevor Lawrence is going without though? You think
Absolutely not. No
There we
way.
go.
It's certain guys that are getting $100 handshake. Let's not mistake
you think
this.
Tua's going without?
Oh, absolutely not. He's getting the $100 handshake.
Okay.
No doubt.
I've
But-
heard of some scholarships that local kids have gotten
Yeah.
that were like phenomenal.
Yes.
So it can happen.
It can happen. Let's not.
I think they need to make a
They
change
putting
to that.
$2,000
man.
in your son's pocket a month
Come on, dog.
from his scholarship. Moms and pops can be like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
cool.
we good. I ain't gotta now. I don't have to overexert.
I don't have to
myself.
work OT this week.
I ain't gotta work the OT this week just to make sure my son got some food.
Now this goes into this segue that into the college basketball recruiting. Sean Miller, the wiretap. Now you got book of Richardson saying Sean Miller fronted the DeAndre Ayton deal, and they were all getting paid.
Look, AAU basketball
Man, that's serious.
Sewer.
and football is totally different. Like you're talking about these kids that are like they're being funneled into Nike, Adidas, like right
Armour.
away.
Yeah.
Like they sponsor the AAU teams that they play for. Like with football, it's a little bit different. Actually, it's totally different. But when you got a big time star on an AAU team, or you got two big time college recruits on one AAU team, and Under Armour is sponsoring them, Adidas is sponsoring them, that's an easy funnel.
Yep.
That's an easy funnel. But when you're talking about college football,
Man.
things get a little bit dicier.
Yeah.
Like it's not as easy as
Okay.
it is to do in basketball. That's the difference.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but yeah, with
Do we
basketball,
think-
they
do we
totally
think-
reckless in basketball.
They don't care.
They don't care.
That's Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Do we think Tyreek Hill will play in the NFL again?
No,
That's
not
a
this year.
great question.
Not this year. This year, no shot.
I think if Ray Rice has been 86 off out of any team, I think Tyreek Hill is done. I think he's done.
I think that what cost Tyreek Hill was the video, not the video, the
audio.
audio. Well, he said to his baby mama, fiance, "You better be scared of me, bleep."
Wow.
That was his voice, and then it also came out that
Leave
the
these bras
son,
alone.
the son, was scared of his dad because the son had to hold his arms open and punched in the chest.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's tough.
and that came out. No team can take that responsibility of having Tyreek on that team.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Logan in the building. Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Oh, you know who it is.
Aisha, you know I'm what you know.
Aisha, why I got you on the
Sing it
phone?
like you mean it. Sing it like you mean it.
Aisha, why I got you on the phone before you even get your question out? What do you give your team grade? What grade do you give your team for the draft?
Oh, that was a solid B.
Okay, solid B.
You addressed your issues.
Yeah, you did.
You addressed your issues. I don't think I would have went, and we talked about this when we were sitting there.
I would've went
at
with
the-
Josh
at the
Allen
bar.
first.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone with Jacobs that early.
Right.
Even though you needed him, I wouldn't have went with him that early.
Yeah.
Even though you needed
I think
him.
they still could have got him though. That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
still
saying.
could have got him. I think he would have been available on day 2.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
Yeah.
But you addressed your need, so I can give you that. I can give you that. Absolutely.
Solid. Absolutely solid.
No doubt. No doubt. What you got for us today?
Only
cuz?
thing I would have preferred, because I'm that girl, I would have preferred that we got another QB, because we need to put some pressure on Carr.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Because is he getting the Eli Manning treatment right now?
You can't blame last year on him though.
They invested a lot of money in that.
They
cat.
invested a whole lot of money in this dude
They backed up the Brinks.
Trust me, I know.
because nobody
So-
is there to challenge him. EJ Manuel, is he even still on the roster?
Man.
Is EJ Manuel still on the Oakland Raider roster?
But I was just told.
Can you look that up, Quan? I don't know if he went to the Canadian League or what. Like, I don't know who they have.
What happened to EJ?
But
The crazy
That's my
thing
Florida
is, man,
State guy,
is I
man.
was told this weekend that Carr has
Okay, I-
had a better career his first 5 years than Ben Roethlisberger, and he's a better quarterback.
Ooh,
no,
who said that?
that's a tad disrespectful.
Dave from the Bay Area, by the
tad-
way, Long
It's a
Beach.
tad disrespectful. Dave. Tad bit disrespectful, brother.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna have to call up on that one, dog. I need to hear that explanation, brother. I need to hear that.
I'm not even saying that.
I need to. I need to.
Just
I
the
need to-
first 5 years.
I need to hear you. I need to hear that one. Yeah, I need to hear that one.
Look at the numbers, man. I was like, ain't got time right now.
I need to hear that one.
Mike Glennon and Laundry Jones.
Mike Glennon
And
and Landry Jones.
Your boy.
Laundry Jones.
Good luck with that.
Hey, man. Carr's good. He won't be challenged.
Not by that.
He needs
Not by
some
that crew.
pressure on him. Like he is slipping.
No. This year, Aisha, and listen to me good. This year is this is the check yourself year.
Yeah, it is.
For Mr. Carr.
Before you come to Vegas.
Before you come to
stadium.
Vegas. Before you come to Vegas.
In the bright, shiny new
in
stadium.
the bright, shiny lights of the Las Vegas
Of
Strip.
the Las Vegases.
The Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
This is it for you, sir. We've given you the requisite weapons. We've given you another running back. Fresh legs, too.
Yeah.
Fresh
Fresh.
ones. Super fresh legs. The best running back on the board. We've given them to you.
Got some new some new corners.
You better perform, dog. You better perform, dog. You better perform, dog. Or the pink slip.
They got that nice little wide receiver from Clemson. Like,
Come on,
like
dog.
what else? What else
Come
you
on,
need?
dog. We've given it to you.
Well, it's called a process. Didn't you guys sign up for a 10-year process?
No, not the process.
I told you.
Not
I already
the
told you my
process.
thoughts on that. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Not the process, Jesus, no.
I told you my thoughts on that. We're not gonna readdress that. It's done.
Process is like a cuss word, bro.
Mike Glennon
Mike
and Laundry
Glennon.
Jones.
Do y'all remember when Mike Glennon got that $45 million contract?
he-
y'all remember
he's
that?
From the
Straight.
Bears? From the
Y'all
Bears.
remember that, dog?
He's
oh,
straight.
my God.
He's straight.
Oh, he's super straight.
Are y'all kidding?
And he's the second. Ain't he the second?
That's insane.
He's the backup.
Yeah, because Laundry.
Laundry Matt Jones.
Laundry. Y'all silly.
Laundry Matt Jones
Tragic.
is a backup.
Somebody
in
on this
Oakland.
panel know about that backup quarterback.
Show do.
Real well.
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, do you give up on Derek Carr's going to be 29 next year? Do you give up on him?
Nah.
No, I'm not giving up on you, but this is it for you, bro.
Cap hit of 21 million, 22 million the year after that.
Yikes.
That's a lot of cap hit to take to let him go.
Yikes.
Play for someone else.
Yikes.
They might be cap committed.
Yikes. What if you're John Gruden? And this is open question to anybody, Aisha, you can jump in on this one. If you're John Gruden and you know what you know about the cap hit that you'd be taking, what's going on in your brain if Carr underachieves? What's going on in your head? What do you do? Like what
he's
do
gotta
you
go.
do? And take the cap hit? That's a lot of money.
Hoping they might draft Tua
That's over $40 million.
or Tua or the boy
So
from
you just
Clemson.
gonna keep on paying them to underwhelm?
But I'm saying though, you still, that's a lot of money. Like $40 million is a lot. Like you can pay like 6 people with that. 6
Okay, if you're
decent
the
guys.
CEO of a company, and your CFO is embezzling, which is basically what you're doing when you're underperforming.
Hold
as
on,
a
you
player.
calling
That's cold piece.
you
Embezzle.
calling them an embezzler?
If your
That's
CEO
right.
is
My
embezzling,
God. That
you
is
gonna
the
let him keep going
extreme.
because he's under contract?
That's the
Ponzi
extreme.
schemer.
He is Ponzi
Like you
scheming
got
right
this
now.
dude under contract. You just gonna let him keep? You just gonna let him keep stealing from you?
Yikes.
Yeah, you gonna let him go?
Well, damn. Never mind. You said it. I mean,
I told you, I'm a realist.
Yeah,
I'm not
she
a
did.
homer. I'm a realist.
true story. Wow.
That's who they invested in.
Tragic.
Wow.
Tragic.
I love my squad to the grave, but I'm not gonna let you just rob.
Wow. Full heist.
Tragic.
Done took all the Van Goghs up out of there.
Tragic. Tragic.
You see what I'm saying?
All the Basquiat's just gone.
Then took your Rolexes, then took all your Phantoms, just took everything.
Ooh, done stole the diamond from the middle of the room.
They can't come here with no rookie quarterback. I'm gonna tell you that
Oh
right now.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
That can't
Oh, heck
happen.
no.
So
That can't
Derek Carr
happen.
will be the starting quarterback when he comes here.
Well, he
I'm
has.
just saying, you got to put some pressure on him. Let him know his job
Let me-
is not guaranteed.
Let me tell you where the pressure is and why I think the pressure is already on him. He has a completely different team than he did last year.
Totally
There
different.
is no excuse as to Goose, what he alluded to 15 minutes ago. You have so much a better football as far as product, a better football team than you did last year. You got a wide receiver now. You got a running back
Couple
now.
of wideouts.
Your defense is a lot better. And Mel picked you guys to win at least 10 games.
He picked you to win the division.
Wow.
Not only 10 games, the
Mel
division.
Kiper?
Yeah.
Who in the hell is Mel Kiper?
Exactly.
That guy? Who the hell is Mel Kiper?
Wow.
Boy.
Well, I mean, it's
So that's the pressure right there. If he can't do his job with the team that they put in front of him right now,
Didn't Mel Kiper also say that Cam Newton would
yes,
be?
he did.
come on, dog.
Yeah, he did.
And
that.
they still listening to him. So I'm just saying,
Hey.
10 games. So that's good. A
I'd
solid
rather
B.
have Alex Smith if he don't perform.
Alex Smith is a better quarterback.
No comment.
Oh, here we go again.
I'm saying. If he don't perform,
Alex
bring
Smith.
in Alex.
Alex
I'm
Smith
just
is
saying.
definitely a better quarterback than Derek Carr. No question.
Yeah, he's a better
He's
quarterback.
Bring it in.
definitely
Bring it in.
a better quarterback than Derek Carr.
Aisha, we appreciate you,
We
man.
appreciate you, Booski.
All love, all the time.
Yes,
All
indeed.
love,
Yes,
all the time.
indeed. I
That's
shame you in the building, man.
that's a nice little slogan. All love, all the
all
time.
love all the time. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. So I mean, Raiders.
gonna be tough,
She
bro.
gave him a B. You gave your team about a B minus. He said about a C. He said an A.
Just for the Rosen trade. Just for the value
and
of
I
that.
give my
Yeah.
team a B. We
The
addressed
value, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
we addressed every issue.
Addressed
We
the
picked up
issue.
a quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, not a quarterback. We picked up a
Backer.
a linebacker. We
Mr.
picked up a
Bush.
wide receiver late.
Yeah.
We picked up a running back late. I really wanted Greedy Williams.
Of course you did.
I really wanted him, but he fell to Cleveland Clowns.
of all places. Now, when you look at Cleveland now,
Clowns?
Yes,
they got both sides sold
that's
up. now.
ridiculous. They ain't got no excuses either.
No,
None.
On paper, they
So you
should
got-
win the
you got-
division.
You got Williams and Ward. Like, there's no excuses,
No.
bro. None.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Like Odell and Jarvis, the
like
BFFs,
everything
united.
is solidified. Like,
Running back.
dude, they got Kareem Hunt
Yes.
on reserve.
Yep.
Yeah, that team is loaded.
You got Kareem Hunt waiting to play.
Yep.
Fresh, too.
With something
There-
to prove.
He's going to be
There are
fresh.
zero excuses for the Cleveland Browns to not win that division, bro. Zero. I'm not giving it to you. As a matter of fact, I'm picking them to win now. Before we even get to
The pundits
Look.
have the Steelers to win
look,
that division.
before we even get to when we pick the divisions, I'm picking them to win it now just off of that.
I'm gonna
They
take the
better
Steelers.
win it.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
They better win it.
If they don't, boy, it's gonna be some
It's a
smoke.
tragedy
It's-
if you don't.
They should move the city again
Move it.
overnight.
Move it. Send them up to Ottawa.
the team.
Go up to Canada, bro. Go past Lake Erie, ain't just going up to Canada, bro. Because it's a wrap. You don't win 10 games? Oh, bro, you got to go.
I think
gotta
they're
go.
gonna be headhunting for Baker Mayfield, boy. It's a lot of people that want to shut him up.
Oh, no doubt.
He's
question.
not gonna have the type of year he had last year. I think
Well, I
he
mean,
surprised a
slump.
lot of people, but
Sophomore slump.
we'll see.
we
We'll see. It's going to be interesting, though. It's going to be
he ain't got no
real
excuse where
interesting.
he don't have
None.
to can't use
Nope.
his weapons either.
Nope, none.
He's throwing it to
he in the
yin and
same
yang.
boat. Matter of fact, I put him slightly ahead
Of Carr.
of Carr in terms of weaponry.
Yep.
Look at what he has just at the you got two bona fide number one wideouts, bro.
Yep.
Your tight end cooking.
Yep.
Your backfield cooking. The defense cooking.
They've upgraded the O-line.
Bro, all you got to do is eat.
That's it.
Everybody cooking around you. All you got to do is eat.
Yeah.
Pick where you want to eat at. You want to go in and out over here? Want some soul food with David Njoku? You want to go outside and get you some Italian out there on the ends with your wideouts? What you want to do?
What you want to do?
No
comes-
excuses
all
for
comes
Baker
to
Mayfield.
health. All comes down to health.
Yeah.
Whoever's lucky.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. At the end of the day, we can't dismiss that because the game of football is brutal. We know that. But when you have what Baker Mayfield has at his disposal,
Man, no
31
excuse.
other
Bruh.
quarterbacks would love to have that.
no
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Tom Brady had that?
But man, I'm
Undefeated?
leaving. I'm finna leave.
Can we say undefeated?
Yeah.
If Tom Brady had that, who's beating the Patriots?
Not a soul.
Tragic.
Oh, and they just picked up N'Keal Harry too.
Oh,
You just put 3 more years on the Tom Brady's football life when you picked up N'Keal Harry.
You're that
By the
high
way.
on him? That
By
high
the
on
way,
him?
I love him. I love him. I
Love
love him. That's
Well,
that's who. If I went wide receiver, that's
it
who I
seems
wanted.
like they don't win with top-notch players. They win.
They
with,
never do.
They
What-
win with
Sure, with the regulars.
Just do your job,
with the regular guys.
Just do your job, guys.
But N'Keal Harry coming in as a rookie.
Yep.
He's not big time yet. He's just a name right now coming out of the draft. Like he's not Randy Moss. Like Randy Moss was already established.
Yep.
You know the whole bit. But you're coming in with a guy that I wouldn't even be surprised if they didn't even use him that much in his first year. Wouldn't be surprised.
They have no one else though. They have Edelman and
The same dudes that they just won a Super Bowl with.
Basically.
no Chris
They got
Hogan.
those same
Chris Hogan
dudes.
left. It's just Edelman.
They won a Super. Wasn't he the Super Bowl MVP?
Mm-hmm.
Or should have been.
Oh, what are they saying?
What he
That
called?
was
13 passes in the game?
Yeah.
the worst New England team in
Couldn't
quite
stop
some time.
Couldn't
Man,
stop.
stop it.
Couldn't
That's,
stop.
that's what they all said. This
He's
is the
my
worst.
Super Bowl MVP.
That was the worst.
They never won a Super Bowl with
Right.
top-notch.
Right.
These top-notch players.
Right.
Everybody says, "Oh, if he had these players at
Right.
their disposal,
Sure.
at his disposal, they would."
They
How
don't
good
need
would
to.
they
It's
be?
the system they run it in.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Boy.
That's why he is the GOAT. Because he didn't have to have
The one year-
top-notch wide receiver.
Exactly.
The 1 year he had Randy Moss just rewrote the record book, rewrote it, shredded it, and just put his
And
name.
they should have won it.
No,
it
no
was
question.
that fluke gum on the helmet catch that
Tyree.
David Tyree, yeah. But look, man.
I mean, could you imagine? I mean, plus, he also dealt with a hurt Gronkowski.
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez was still keeping it real. Could
Did
you
he
imagine?
ever keep it real though?
Aaron did. Aaron,
I mean,
he was out there.
He was trying to be something he wasn't,
he
man.
was
You
trying
wasn't-
to
you
be.
wasn't-
he was
You're not a
trying to-
gangster.
He was trying to be a gangster and he failed epically at it.
he didn't want to live his best life.
That's basically what he didn't want to do.
No. He was trying and he failed epically at it.
Could you imagine if Aaron Hernandez stayed?
and quiet as kept, I think he was a better tight end.
Then Gronk,
Yes,
definitely from an athletic
Yeah,
standpoint,
athletic.
no question.
he performed.
Yeah, he probably.
You looked at them games he played in.
And how you don't want that life?
Then he played. Yeah. Then they put him in the backfield.
Yeah.
They would put him in the
lined him up
backfield
everywhere. Like he was a
and
real live H back
doing
for
his
real.
thing.
He was a real live H back for real.
You don't want
Yeah.
that life.
Bruh.
Well, remember, we asked the same thing about Javaris Crittenden from the Lakers.
Oh,
You don't
God.
want that life. Same thing, right?
Javaris Crittenden.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. We
Aaron
appreciate
Hernandez.
exactly.
But they were both, first round draft pick of the Lakers,
Gotcha.
Javaris.
Yeah, but Javaris wasn't expected to do nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect.
We drafted him in the first round. I mean, he could have been solid.
Nah.
He still
I
gave
never
up.
had
He
it.
still gave up on his life, though. He still gave it up.
I never had hope on.
No,
Javaris
I mean, who
Crittenden
did?
at
Who
all.
did?
Never had any hope.
So,
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez is.
You saw what he did when he was at Florida.
Boy,
and
Tim
exactly.
Cooking.
So they knew
Cooking.
who they were getting.
Simmering.
but he cooked with other stars on the team
Yep.
though.
Percy Harvin,
Like
Tim
there were
Tebow.
big time stars on that
The
Florida team.
Pounceys.
Like he cooked with all of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Get
Urban
that man
Meyer's
his
the
just due.
coach?
Get that man his just due, bro. No
Yeah.
question.
I mean, just think how many more Super Bowls New England would have won if Hernandez stayed on the straight and narrow. Gronk was healthy.
What if?
Six. They got six.
Golly.
They got six, and we can
Imagine
make an argument that
At least 8.
we can make an
Imagine
argument
that,
that team underachieved with 6. If they all the breaks went their way, they would have had
That's crazy. Gronk out, but you still got Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron
they
Hernandez out.
cook.
Got Gronk.
Yeah, they cook.
You're
Let the
saying
ball
8?
bounce. Sports Talk Radio.
You're
man.
saying 8, Goose? You're saying
Every
they've got 8?
Tuesday, man. This is what we do. We
Dre
give you
said
guys
8. I ain't gonna disagree
what?
about the Super Bowls that New England would have.
I say about 8.
Yeah, that's
They be at
God.
8. They be at 8 right now.
Wow. They wouldn't have lost to Philly,
No.
so they'd have at least 7.
With that team, No.
You put Aaron Hernandez out there, that's a matchup nightmare against Philly.
With
They won't know
Julian
where to
Edelman?
guard him.
Julian Edelman be your third option?
Come on, dog.
Third option
Come on,
Edelman?
bruh.
How many games you guys win this year?
4 or 5?
Okay. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio Show. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Your man Goose
hoping.
Thomas, man.
Bill Logan in the building. Mr. Serial
Yeah.
Killer said his Miami Dolphins is going to win 4 games. I predict they win a total of 3.
Well,
Just a shade under.
They got the Jets twice. They got the Bills twice.
Yeah, well, Jets may be a better team. I mean, look who they picked up in off
That's
season.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our schedule
see.
goes brutal start the season. 4 straight playoff teams, and then we close the season 3 of the last 5 in the Northeast.
Never mind, dog. Never mind, dog.
This is what we do, man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in and let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Download that Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, so you can follow the rest of the world with listening to the best Sports Talk Radio show in the land with your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan in the building. Our featured guest tonight was Mr. Serial Killer himself. Quan 59, man, we appreciate you, man. We see you guys this upcoming Saturday, man. And, hey, that Houston Golden State Warrior game on. Get your
And
get
Steph
your life
just went out with
together.
a finger
Yeah, man.
injury.
Man, he ain't hurt.
Oh, it was bleeding.
Yeah,
It
who
was
went out?
bleeding.
Who was it?
Hot
Steph.
Steph.
Oh, laceration.
Looked like a
Little
nail.
baby hangnail.
And he has to
like
go
a
to the back,
nail.
though.
Boy, please, man.
But when
Take
Kobe
that
was
up.
playing, he walked out there to the free throw like, you know what, I'm done. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio show, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk, man. And guess what, man? If you're scared,
You better go to church.
what do you need to go to the back?